that will convince a cowboy to risk everything he has, including his heart and soul. And it's a dream that comes with no guarantees. But when the dream does come true, a cowboy knows it was but a small price to pay, that it was worth it all if for just one brief shining moment to gallop into the spotlight at the National Finals Rodeo. The finals are always the ultimate test, but NFR 2000 turned out to be one of the toughest 10-day stretches ever seen in the Thomas and Mack Center. A grueling marathon, stretching the limits of skill, nerve, and endurance. Talk about suspense. 7 of the 8 championships were not decided until the final go-around. Next night saw Johnston seemingly zip things up in Saddlebronn, finishing in a two-way tie for 4th and extending his advantage to $9,000 over his rival. Both of them tipping their hats to Rance Bray's winning ride on Airwolf. The Wolf was at the door on Showdown Sunday. Scott Johnston coming in with a cushion, but well aware of Billy Bauer's reputation as one of the best finishers in NFR history. And Billy the Kid lived up to his reputation, busting out of the chutes with the best ride at the finals, an 89 on Skoll's Rio Bravo. That put the pressure squarely on the shoulders of Scott Johnston, who knew he needed to go one better and score a 90. But Skoll's blood brother got them as any event at the start of NFR 2000. Any one of the top 15 qualifiers had a shot at that gold buckle, and Cody Hancock proved it. Qualifying 15th by just $400, the Arizona Cowboy came up big on opening night, riding Border Patrol, the bucking bull of the year, to 93 points and a $13,000 winner's paycheck. In round number 2, lightning strikes twice. Cody comes back for more. A score of 90 on Color Me Bad gives Hancock back-to-back wins and vaults him all the way from 15th to number 1 in the world. Not to mention number 1 in the average, a position Cody kept despite being bucked off the next night. The third round featuring a three-way tie for first. Robbie Condra scoring 85 points on Skoll's Panda, Rob Bell duplicating that effort on Diamond Cut, and Corey Check picking up a check with an 85 on Skoll's Titanic. Now, just when it looked like Cody Hancock's ship might be sinking, he bounced back after being bucked off on Sunday for a ride worthy of 4th place money on Monday. It was just enough to jettison him past Jesse Bale, back to the head of the class by little more than $3,000. Considerably less than the money won on this night by Dan Wolf and Greg Potter, who split the pot after Wolf scored an 84 on Ice Patch and Potter matched him with an 84 on Copenhagen Crossroads. The bull riding came to a crossroads in round 5, which belonged to Robbie Condra, who buckled up for an 88-point spin on El Smacko. The big news, though, was back in the pack, where a tie for 6th would leave Cody Hancock dangling with a lead of just $774. Something was definitely in the wind during round number 6. A strong wind blowing from north of the border as Canada's Kegan Syret, making his first NFR appearance, made it pay off with an unbeatable 86-point performance on Moonshine. A pair of pro rodeo officials were blown over, and Cody Hancock blew his lead to Robbie Condra. That lead would not last, though, not with the pride of the Grand Canyon State roaring back.